I want to teach you the power of Kundalini energy. Many people have been asking me to teach them the power of Kundalini energy on this YouTube channel. They want to know what it is. Kundalini energy can give you the ability of teleportation, healing, prophecy, bilocation, telekinesis, levitation, even invisibility. It's a spiritual technology that really works, but it is very volatile. And that's why I don't teach about it. I've done it and I can still do it, but I don't really do it most of the time. There are different techniques that work. It's just a spiritual technology. But one thing I want you to understand about this Kundalini energy is that it is natural and it is normal. Some people have this idea that Kundalini energy means the person is possessed by a demon or by the devil. No. It doesn't mean the person is possessed by a demon or the devil. It just means that the system that the person uses to activate their spiritual power comes from the root chakra. That's the system that they use. So there's a system whereby if you want to activate your spiritual gift, okay, you're going to activate the chakras one by one. And when you want to perform a specific spiritual ability, you're just going to focus on that specific chakra to do whatever you want to do. For example, if you want to see visions, there's a technique whereby you just focus on your third eye chakra. You just open that chakra alone and it will just work like that. But Kundalini energy is so strong and powerful that it is so volatile. Let me explain it to you. See, like it erupts with full force. It erupts. That's the nature of the Kundalini energy. So I don't really do it all the time. There was a time that I did it long time ago. It really worked, but it's just so volatile. It doesn't match with my nature. But it's going to match with some people's nature. Because you use Kundalini energy does not mean you're going to be better than other people. No, you just maybe just works with your nature. Do you understand? So now the Kundalini energy operates based on the principle that there is energy stored in the root chakra. There is abundant energy stored in the root chakra. We have 7 chakra: crown, third eye, throat, heart, belly, sacral, and the root chakra, right? There is abundant energy stored in the root chakra, and there is an energy stored too in the sacral chakra. Do you understand? So this energy can erupt from the root chakra. Once it erupts from the root chakra, it goes straight into the sacral chakra, which is the sexual chakra, and it uses force to go up along the spinal cord, like boom. That's how it works. So once it goes along the spinal cord, it's going to open all the chakras with full force. It erupts, boom. And once it erupts like that, it opens up all your chakras. So once the third eye opens, instantly, clairvoyance. Once the throat opens, you just say something to happen. Once the heart chakra opens, you develop the spiritual ability, love. Once the belly chakra opens, you can do telekinesis and things like that. That is Kundalini system. There's another system whereby, which is I think they call it Mopai. There's a Mopai system somewhere in China whereby these people do telekinesis, they do invisibility, teleportation by just working with two chakras alone. But they cannot really prophesy well. Why? Because they work with just 2 chakras, which is the belly chakra and the sexual chakra. They don't even deal with the root chakra at all. Yet, I've read some of their books and they're just invincible. And when I say invincible, there was a guy, they call him John Chang. He was shot by a bullet and it didn't even penetrate him. He had a car crash that they had to cut him out from the car, but nothing happened to him. The chi energy was boom, so powerful that even metal could not harm him. So the Mopai system, now I'm going to talk about Kundalini, but listen, the Mopai system, which also works, to do the Mopai system, you don't have sex. You cannot have sex, because if you have sex, all your energy is gone. They store the energy in the belly chakra and the sexual chakra. So you keep on storing the energy there. Keep on storing the energy there. That's why I say it's a spiritual technology. People have different ways of doing their stuff. Okay. I have my own way of doing my stuff too, which works. All of them work. So they store the energy into their belly chakra and into their sexual chakra continuously without having sex over a long period of years. Because once you have sex and you ejaculate, the energy leaves. So that system will not work for someone that is interested in sex, which is the Mopai. So, and most likely they will not teach it to you if you are like a black person. But there are some black people all over that know the system though. So how does Kundalini work? Instead of using the belly chakra and the sexual chakra, instead the Kundalini starts from the root chakra and tries to like, obviously there is energy in all chakras. You can store energy in all chakras. But the system that the Kundalini energy uses is that it takes energy from the earth to the root chakra, from the bottom, from down, lowest chakra, up along the spinal cord. Like you will feel it. You will feel it like it wants to push things out, boom, with full force. So the Kundalini activation, it erupts like a volcano. And this is why it's one of the most dangerous techniques ever. It's the most dangerous techniques of developing spiritual powers. The Mopai system, which works with the Dantian, at level 2, even level 3, at level 3, you need to combine the chakra, the energy in the belly chakra with the one in the sexual chakra and bind it together to become like electricity. And once it becomes like electricity, oh my God, the person becomes extremely powerful. Because here, they say you have yang chakra here, then here you have yin. So you combine it together. Me, I've tried Kundalini. Me, I've tried Mopai. But the one that I use that really works for me is the one that a practitioner of Mopai said a man in Australia was using, which is called yang energy. He just uses yang energy. He just uses the energy in his belly, or energy that comes directly from the chakra, just straight up from the chakra, which is yang energy. It does not have yin energy. So me, I only use yang. And that yang means active energy. It's active energy. That energy does not have electricity. Unless if I try to like combine it, you need Mopai to do electricity. So there are different techniques all around. But Kundalini is also yang kind of, energy. It doesn't possess electricity. Though it can act like electricity, but it doesn't really possess electricity because you're not combining two chakras together. You're just trying to bring in the root chakra and up to push all the other chakra to clear them by force. How do you do it? You breathe in and you let the energy flow to the root chakra to activate it. Boom. So when you breathe in, the energy goes to the root chakra. It activates it. You breathe in, energy goes to the root chakra. It activates it like that. Once you start activating it, now you are going to store energy in your root chakra so much that you can even feel it physically, like moving around inside of your body. It moves physically. You can, as you are moving, you are going to feel it. When I was in Mopai, which is storing energy into your sexual chakra and your root chakra and your sexual chakra and your belly chakra, I could feel the energy moving. People that practice Mopai, if they are doing Mopai and they give you punch, you could leave this head because the energy is going to move and hit you, boom, with full force. They could just stretch their hand towards you like this and you feel like a sharp pain caught you. So this guy is a very, very, it's a very, very spiritual stuff anyway. But there are different systems. So the Kundalini, it goes like that and it activates the other chakras. That is how it works. So once you can feel it moving physically, once you feel it like that, you now get used to the chakra. You try to make the chakra come up. So let's say the chakra is like this. The chakra is there in the root. The energy is in the root chakra. Okay, like this. It's still asleep. It's not really awakened. You are using the energy and the breathing to activate it. It's like this. You want it to like come up. You want the energy to go up. Okay, so you want it to move and stretch across all your chakras, across your 7 chakras. So you see it, you feel it moving inside of your body, like the energy will be moving. It's very difficult. The energy will be moving. Okay. For me now, if I want to awaken my Kundalini, I can do it like, if I awaken my Kundalini now, I'll feel it in my back, like this, my back here, to come from here, base of my spinal cord, to come and it will just activate my third eye. It's as if there's a line connecting it, but it's going to change your brainwave state. Like you'll be very active, as if a socket is connected to the base of your medulla oblongata, like that. So at that time, you're in that state of like that performance or spiritual ability. It will change your eyes. Like your eyes is going to change. Like it's like you get activated, and get activated, and instantly the chakras will open, and you begin to see different stuff, and you can achieve the ability that you want to achieve. But that's how it actually feels. But at the highest level, it feels, very, very like a volcano. It feels too active. I mean, that's not my, I don't like that kind. It's the energy is too, it moves too much, it vibrates too much. So I don't like that style. But it works because I've done it. Though I was not able to do it to the highest level. But I was able to do it to the extent that I was generating electricity, telekinesis, visions, and all those things. It really worked, but it is too volatile. It is too volatile. It works for healing though. It is very good for healing, but the energy is just too volatile. I don't really like it. Why? Because I'm a calm person and the rest. So I prefer a system that helps me to control my aura. I can use my aura to cover myself and become invisible. I like that kind of system. Kundalini. Kundalini can do that, but Kundalini is an active energy, so it's not best suited for invisibility. It's good for prophet. It can work for prophecy, but your eyes will change and things like that. So, and one thing about Kundalini energy too is that most people that say they can do it, they can use Kundalini, can't really do Kundalini, because Kundalini comes with a specific power. Also, it can change your behavior. Your behavior can change because of the changing of the, sudden upward movement of the energy upward your chakras. Your behavior could change, and different abilities will come. And most people are not able to do it even to the highest level, because if you do it to the highest level, you actually levitate. Something miraculous will happen. Something miraculous must happen. So if you are saying you've done Kundalini and nothing miraculous happened, you are deceiving yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Ordinary level 1 of Mopai Nekong. If you look at the bottle, let me show you. Level 1 of Mopai Nekong. You look at the bottle like this, you can send energy, and you could see like an evaporation of water, or this water that you're seeing here, this little one, they would drop, or the object would just move. Just level 1 of Mopai Nekong, or maybe level 2. Like, it's very, very powerful. So when people say they do these things, I have Kundalini, but they don't have power, they are lying to you. In Mopai Nekong, there is, I think, 72 levels. Just level 2 alone, what a person can do. So if you can achieve Kundalini awakening, just level 1 or level 2, prophecy will be easy, telekinesis will be possible for you. Just level 2. But what will happen is that once the energy rises to this level, to your belly chakra, it gets so strong, but then it will start to get weaker, weaker, weaker. But if you're able to make it strong throughout all the chakras, which I know you can't do, you can't do it. Unless if this video has like 1 million views, then maybe 20 people will be able to do it. But most people cannot do this thing. And I know what I'm saying. People think it's imagination. You just think of Kundalini. No. Once you breathe in, you send the energy to the root chakra. It activates. You feel it at the base of your spine, as if something wants to come up. Physically, you feel it physically. Once you start moving, like the energy is moving, hot energy, you first make money, because all those your desire that you are poor, it will cleanse all those things. You start making money, like healing will start to come. The desire, like you want to touch, you want to carry your Bible, and the Bible will move. You'll be like, what is this? Am I going crazy? No. Kundalini works. I can teach Kundalini because I've done it before. I need to work for me. But me, I just drop it because it's not really my style. The Mopai Nekong, they say you should not have sex. I'm not okay with that system. It's okay for some people, but I'm not okay with it. But it's actually true. If you have sex with Mopai Nekong, it don't really work. It won't really work. So that's all. I know that system too. But the system I use is one that can work for everybody. Activate all your chakras, bring in energy, and because I met some people that are married and they have sex with their wives and they can do miracles, real miracles, on demand miracles. Not maybe. These guys can do miracles on demand. They can do telekinesis, make things. They can do apportation. Apportation is when you make something appear from nowhere. They can make jewels, gold to appear. Small gold, not don't think you come and learn it so yeah, you can sell gold. No, just small little jewels to appear, water. You know, they can do some miracle healing, levitation, things like that on demand. When they say they want to do it, they will do it. They can change events in their life. They will say something should happen. It will happen. The forest market should move like this. It will move like that. They can do those things. And they are married. But there are some people that can do these things and they are not married. Because that's the system they learned. That's where they learned it from. That's the system they use. So people have different systems all over the world. So you need to choose the right one for you. So I think that's all about Kundalini energy. I know a lot of people want to know about it. So I said I should give you the information. By the way, if you want to learn how to activate your spiritual system, your spiritual body to see visions, perform miracles, develop yourself, see angels, talk with angels, summon angels. If you're interested in all those things, those topics, spiritual topics generally, just reach out to me. Let me know what you want to learn, and I'll help to guide you on this journey. I've been doing this since a very long time. Very, very long time. I got major information since 2016, like real major information. I got different information at different times. Some in 2019, some I've been learning about them since 2012, like telepathy, 2011. But my main learning started in 2016 when I got serious knowledge about visualization and chakras. Because those are the systems that people use to perform miracles. If not, think guesswork. Guesswork does not work. You need to, there's energy. There's a specific energy that is used to make these things to happen. Not randomly. You need energy. It's that energy that moves around and make it happen. And people say, oh, magic. No, there's the power of God. I hope you understand, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.